Good afternoon. My brother, Cabinet Secretary for Defense, Eden Duale, the other colleagues who are here, senior government officials, the P.S. for Defense, Patrick Mariro, the Accounting Officer of the National Police Service, Bani Sialal, the Vice Chief of the Defense Forces, Lieutenant General John Omenda, the Deputy Inspector General of the National Police Service in charge of Kenya Police, Douglas Kanja, senior officers from the Kenya Defense Forces, from the National Police Service, friends and other distinguished people in this gathering. I am gratified today to be part of this momentous occasion. Today, we are happy as the Ministry of Interior to receive this facility, which is the National Police Service Level 4 Hospital here in Mbagathi, from our brothers and sisters from the Kenya Defense Forces. I want to pay tribute to the leadership of Cabinet Secretary Eden Duale, the KDF command, the PSs, our accounting officer, the one for defense and one for National Police Service, and all the technical people who have made it possible for this project to be actualized. I want to thank the contractor who has done a good job. This is a 1.2 billion facility with state-of-the-art equipment for the ICU, HDU, theater, maternity, radiography, and all the segments that are critical in healthcare. And allow me, on behalf of the National Police Service and the Ministry of Interior, to appreciate the continuous collaboration between our ministries and between our organs of national security, the KDF and the National Police Service. While our roles are different, our mandate is the same, which is to secure our homeland from internal and external threats. And therefore, when I see the collaborative arrangements in terms of programs, projects, where our KDF and the National Police Service are working together, I am a very happy minister. The government continues to invest in facilitating our security personnel, first and foremost, our personnel who are serving this country in very difficult and dangerous situations, those in the front line, in the fight against terror and other dangerous organized crimes, including banditry. We are sure going forward, now they have a facility in the event that they get hurt by the enemy. They have a place they can be evacuated for treatment instead of going to private facilities. We are grateful now that the families of our police officers have a place where they can get treated. And mine, therefore, is just to appreciate the support that has been given to us by the Department of Defense and the Ministry of Defense. And the reason why this partnership was developed is because our brothers and sisters in the Kenya Defense Forces have a longer history with running medical facilities for security officials. Across the road, we have the Mbagathi, the Forces Hospital, Mbagathi Memorial Forces Hospital, and they have others across the country in other places. And so it was only natural when the police required a facility like this, we built into that partnership for two reasons. First, to underscore that all our national security organs and agencies exist for one purpose, and therefore our mandate is one, and we are one, and we are united. It is important for this collaboration to continue. And therefore we have, myself and the CS Duale have instructed the accounting officers of the two ministries to continue working together with the command of the KDF and the National Police Service to see, even going forward, how we can hasten the capacity to make sure that the office is operational immediately. Our brothers and sisters again in KDF will continue helping us with personnel, medical experts, even as we build our own internal capacity to make sure that this hospital achieves the objective for which it has been set up. So this for me is a good thing. It is a good thing for the country. And we are hoping that going forward we'll have many other collaborative arrangements. It may be of the interest of the country to know that the National Police Service and the Kenya Defence Forces are not just collaborating in the health care area, but we are also collaborating in many other areas. As you are aware, right now, the country is going through some natural disaster, which is posed by the ongoing floods. And again, the KDF have come in handy in a multi-agency framework, which involves the police and other agencies to make sure that they support us in that civic duty of securing the lives of our people in the wake of the floods and other natural calamities. As you are aware, as we speak, for the last 15 months now, the Kenya Defence Forces has been supporting the National Police Service in Operation Maliza Uhalifu in the North Rift. We are also working very well with the KDF and other agencies in the Boni Enclave and Northern Kenya in the fight against terror. So this partnership is an enduring partnership. It serves to strengthen public trust and confidence in the organs and agencies of our national security, that we work together, we work collaboratively, we work in synergy to make sure that our country is safe from both internal and external threats. Finally, I want to thank the contractor for doing a good job, and I also want to charge those that are responsible for running this institution to make sure that the facilities that have been put here, the buildings and the medical equipment, are maintained in good order so that the good standards that we see here today are not run down. And this country has to develop a culture of maintaining public facilities so that they can match the ambience, the quality, and the durability of those in the private sector. So the challenge is to make sure that we don't let down our guard and we make sure that these beautiful facilities are maintained. It is easier to spend a little money every year for maintenance of standards than to wait until the facilities are dilapidated and you're trying to rehabilitate them later. With those many remarks, allow me now, as we come to the close of today's event, to invite my brother, my friend, my colleague, the Honorable Eden Duale, Cabinet Secretary for Defense, to make his remarks, and after that we will close our today's ceremony. Thank you and welcome, Brother C.S. Duale. I'm told this one